Hey guys, this is Dr. Sandy with another video to help you and your family get the most out of life. As we always say in our clinic, we want you to feel powerful. If you're enjoying these videos, please like, share, subscribe. That would mean the world to me. And we just want to get that message out that people should be as healthy and as powerful as possible. So today what we're going to be talking about are the top three benefits of water. I'm sure when we were growing up or throughout your life, you probably read it, you probably heard it everywhere. Everyone talks about the importance of water. And I got to be honest, sometimes when I'm making these videos, it might be a new concept or it might be reminding you of something you should be doing and getting back into those habits. I know for myself, I'll do things for a while and then I kind of drop off for some reason. And if I hear something, I'm kind of like, yeah, I got to get back on. I was doing that. So, want to talk about water. I'm going to share some research with you. So, why is water even important? So if you, depending on the research you read, anywhere from at least 70 to 80% of the body is made of water. And then I found this really fascinating. This is from H. Mitchell in the Journal of Biology. So he did a research study kind of looking at the different organs and parts of the body and how much water they contain. So the brain and heart are, composed of 73% water. The lungs are about 83%. The skin's about 64%. The muscles and kidneys are about 79%, and the bones, which you wouldn't expect, but the bones are about 31%. I was reading some other research that blood itself is about 90% water. The discs in the spine are about 80% water. So there is no question that water is an essential nutrient for the body. It helps us be our best and be healthy. How much water should you drink? you know, I really believe in customization, but as a general rule, if you're a healthy adult, most research will say, 8 cups, 2 liters, 8 to 10 cups, depending on what you read. As a golden rule, what I would say is obviously look at your lifestyle. Like if you work out hard, you'll probably need more water. If you're not working out as much, you may not need as much. But I think as a general principle, what I'll say is just make sure that 80 to 90% of what you drink throughout the day is pure water. Obviously, it's going to help detox the body, it cleanses the body. It should be what you drink. By the way, in my opinion, kind of looking at the research, our body craves natural water. It doesn't want to do more work. So sometimes we're like, I'd like to have juice, maybe a milk, I'll have a tea, I'll have this, I'll have that. And while there may be some benefits with that, what I would recommend is pure water going into the body. Obviously, if you're healthy and strong and you can tolerate that, but water in its purest form should be 80 to 90% of what you're drinking throughout the day. Now, the benefits of water are huge. There's so many, and I really tried to bring it down kind of like to the top three from a chiropractic perspective, from a neurological perspective, looking at the body, but kind of in the model we're in our office with is like, what are the best things our patients can do? Best practices, I would call it. So, number one, if you are hydrated, it is actually good for the brain and nerve system. We know the brain and the nerve system operate at a better level when you're hydrated. Translation to you. So if you have a health issue, maybe some issues in the body with focus, memory, and you just feel like you're not as clear, drinking water is shown to help the brain operate at a higher level. Definitely helps with the brain and the nerve system fire at a proper rate. It just takes less stress out of the nerve system. And when we come to the brain and spinal cord, as well as I've already mentioned earlier, your discs are like 80% water. So if you're having any back pain or chronic pain in the body, drinking water is obviously going to be beneficial. It'll hydrate those discs. And you have to realize it's a process. So, like, if you've been suffering for a while, maybe you've gone to a doctor and you were told you have degeneration in your disc. It's not like you drink a few cups of water and you're great, but it's another tool that's going to help you. I think even smarter, and the whole system we try to teach our patients in our office is be proactive. Is that if you don't have joint pain, if you don't have back pain, you should still be drinking water. Why wait till there's a breakdown? So we want a healthy brain. The brain is mostly made of water, so we want it to be hydrated. Obviously, we want clarity of thought, our memory, our focus. We want a healthy nerve system. The nerve system, and why chiropractors are always talking about taking care of your nervous system, keeping it in alignment. It coordinates all major functions of the body. And I think sometimes we're like, oh yeah, the chiropractor focuses on my back or my spine, which is true, but housed in what is inside the spine is the spinal cord. It's connected, it's literally an extension of the brain. We're talking muscle control, all the major organs, all the major functions of the body, the healing process. all coordinated by the nerve system. So let's honor the nerve system. Let's take care of it. It's literally an extension of the brain. So one of the first steps you can do is make sure you're drinking water to keep the brain and nerve system healthy. I would also say if you're a patient of mine, we're working together, that if you're not drinking water and you're already seeing results, that's great. But imagine if you add water. Let's say you're feeling good and life is good. Let's be preventative. So water is good for brain and nerve system. I mean, and here's another thing I want to share with you as well. I feel the more we can focus on your quality of life, I can only see that helping your quantity of life. What does that mean? So, if you're doing good things on a daily basis, if you're eating well, taking care of the body, taking care of the nervous system through chiropractic, exercising, doing all these good things on a regular basis, I can only see that helping how your quantity of life will be, because you're focusing on the quality of life thing. So to me, they both go hand in hand, and we want to maximize, obviously, someone's life, how long they're going to live. We want that quality of life, but really focus on quality of life, and naturally that'll help with quantity of life. Now, the next big benefit, and again, water has so many benefits, but I try to go to the big ones. It's good for the heart. So it actually helps the heart, the kidneys, it helps with blood pressure. So it helps with circulation. We just said blood is 90% water. So hydrating yourself is just going to help those organs work better. You're hydrated. Lack of water is stress on the system. It leads to breakdown if it's chronic. Everything has to work harder. So drinking the right amount of water for your body will help things work better. So obviously a huge benefit. And then again, also coming back to the muscles. So if the body gets inflamed, if there's injury to muscle groups, we know water will help with bringing down the inflammation to joints and muscles, which means better recovery. Let's say you're feeling good and you're drinking water. We want to have muscles that are hydrated. We want to keep the inflammation down. If you look at a lot of doctors have actually said that inflammation causes this breakdown process in the body. Water helps bring down inflammation in the muscle groups, in the joints. So it just makes sense to drink it. And I've said it several times now, drinking water helps the disc. We want to keep those discs fluffy. We want to keep the disc plump, healthy. It'll absorb shock better. It'll protect the spinal cord. So there's no question that water has to be a large part of your diet, at least on the liquid side, drinking water. So please implement this information. I really hope you're enjoying these videos. Wishing you, your family and friends all the best. Please, again, if you could like these videos, if you're enjoying them, please share them with friends and family. Please subscribe to our channel. It would mean the world to me. Just want to keep giving you great information. And always remember, we want you to feel powerful. God bless you. Best to you and your family.